The Australian version of The Office is coming very soon. Here's what I think about it.
Okay, it's happening. Everybody stay calm.
What's the procedure, everyone? What's the procedure?
Stay calm.
Wait.
Everybody calm down.
What is up, guys? Mike here. Welcome back to my channel. Hit that subscribe button for more pop culture content in your feed. Let's get into it. So a while ago on my podcast, I actually talked about why I think The Office Australia is a bad idea, and I still kind of think that it's not going to be a massive success. That being said, some new promotional stills have come out around The Office Australia, as well as a release date, which is October 18th on Amazon Prime, by the way, and various casting details. I gotta say, I've kind of mellowed on this idea a little bit. I'll definitely watch this show and give it a shot. I just don't know if it's gonna capture what people love about The Office US. Obviously, The Office started in the UK with Ricky Gervais, but to most people, at least here in Australia, I feel like the US Office is the biggest representation of that brand.
Staying alive, staying alive. Staying alive, staying alive.
And Steve Carell just really brings that show. It is just phenomenal to see how amazingly he embodies the character of Michael Scott. It is just fantastic to watch.
Like, Oscar is gay. That is his choice. We can make fun of that. I did not choose to fall into a koi pond.
And I think that's maybe why The Office Australia won't really take off. I think us Aussies really love The Office US, and I think no matter what happens, everyone's going to compare it to the golden age of The Office, which was a long time ago.
Staying alive, staying alive.
Yeah, okay, you didn't maintain 100 beats per minute, and the ambulance didn't arrive because nobody called 911, so you lost them.
Doing an Office Australia in 2024 just feels really delayed and late. Like, maybe if this was 2010 or even like 2014, it would make more sense, but I feel like the ship has sailed on it a bit. And don't get me wrong, I know there are a lot of The Office remakes in different countries around the world, but I think the main thing is that most of them are in languages other than English.
Buenos dias, Jaime.
Buenos dias, Miguel. ¿Cómo está? ¿Bien?
For example, there's a French office and an Indian office and a Polish office, and I think those work well because they're adapting something into a local language. Of course, there are like localisms and things about Australia that will be unique to this show, which will definitely give it its competitive edge. But at the same time, I don't know if there's any reason to adapt something that is so inherent and so beloved by Australia already.
Oh, can I be Australian, mate?
Absolutely.
Hello, mate.
I like ice cream. I need a boyfriend.
I like ice cream too, mate.
Felicity Ward is leading up the cast here as the Michael Scott or David Brent of the Australian version. Her character's name is Hannah Howard, and of course the glaring difference between this and the other offices is that there is a female at the lead. I think that will give it a really different flavor, and Felicity Ward is such a fantastic comedian performer here in Australia that I really think she could bring this role to life. And the paper company, which is Dunder Mifflin in the US version, is now called Flinley Craddock. Flinley Craddock. Sorry, I just had to look at that like 3 times. I'm also really pleased to see Steen Raskopoulos in the cast. He's not like a massive name, but in Australia, he's a really well-known improvisational comedian, and I think he could bring a lot to the role. I have a feeling he'll probably be the Jim character, if anything, but that's yet to be announced.
On Tuesday, the Almighty Lord and I took up the offer to finally see and review Gravity.
And I also noticed Zoe Tarakas as another name in this show. Again, not a massive name, but they were a main role in the overwhelmingly successful and acclaimed Australian horror film Talk to Me by the Raka Raka brothers. And I thought they were incredible in their role in that movie, so I think there's a decent cast shaping up here. At the end of the day, honestly, I've really mellowed on this idea. I definitely don't think it's going to be shit. I just don't think it's going to revolutionize Australian television, and I don't think it's ever going to be more popular than the US Office. And I think in 10 years, people are going to say, oh, remember when they did an Australian Office? And then people are going to respond with, yeah, but why would you watch that? The US one with Steve Carell is way better.
Oh, sorry, mate. Excuse me.
What are you doing?
English.
You're taking the mickey you picked on the wrong person. I
No,
can tell you that,
I'm not picking on you at all.
Not to mention, Australia already has two really strong sitcoms around like office culture. The first one being Utopia from Working Dog, who make some of the best TV in Australia.
This was the minister's office?
Yep.
And who did you speak to?
Brad?
It's the minister.
And the other one being a newer show called Fisk, which stars Kitty Flanagan, Marty Sheargold, Julia Zamiro, and Aaron Chen.
Okay, talking fitness. What's your FOC, Helen?
My what, sorry?
FOC, fitness of choice. What's your fitness of choice?
Oh, I walk my dog every day.
Four incredible Australian comics who honestly have made what I consider the pinnacle of Australian sitcoms. Fisk is one of the best office comedies I've ever seen. It is absolutely hilarious and you should watch it wherever you are. So The Office enters like a crowded market already, and while I wish it every success, and I think it'll be good in its own right, I don't think it's ever going to top The Office US. But maybe that's not the point. Whew, thank you so much for watching another video, guys. Make sure you hit that subscribe button for more pop culture content in your feed every week. I'm doing about 3 videos a week at the moment, so I'd really like for you to thumbs up and support this channel. Comment below, do you think The Office Australia will work? Will you watch it? I'm keen to hear your thoughts. Plus, if you want to explore more of my stuff, first off, I have a Patreon, patreon.com/Radio Mike. I would love any support you can throw me. And I also do a blog and a podcast. All of that is down in the description of this podcast with links to pretty much all of my stuff, so I'd love for you to check it out somewhere. That's pretty much it for me. My name's Radio Mike, this has been The Inside of My Mind, and I will catch you in another video. See you later.